Let me introduce you to our next student speaker, Roman Khondker. Roman was born in Bangladesh on October 11th, 1999. So by the time he gives speech, today he's 19. Roman moved to the US at the age of 10 because of political issues in Bangladesh, and he's a victim of their politics. So Roman has a passion to serve the public. Let's welcome Roman to give us a speech.
How's everyone doing? Let's start talking about the issues that's facing the U.S. right now. Discrimination. It's always been facing the country, and it's still going on. Why is that? Why are we still fighting for the same issues that we have been fighting for generations? I'd like to start off by thanking every single one of you for being here. It really means a lot that everyone's taking time out of their day to make sure we can fight for what needs to be done. Everyone who's here knows what's the problem that's facing our country, knows the problem that we are fighting for. And I can tell you right now, right off the bat, that we're on the right side of history, people. Yeah, we are. The dream of equal opportunity in education exists within almost every American. And the dream of the dream of equal opportunity in education, regardless of race, is still a dream. Why is that? After all the fighting we have done, after all we have been through, we're still fighting for the same issues. Why is that? Since the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863 to the Civil Rights Movement in 1964 to now, is the same dream. We want fair treatment in education. Again, we want fair treatment in education. No, we demand fair treatment in education, and we're demanding it now, and it has to happen. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." Yet, we live in a society where we're still judged by the color of our skin, and we're still judged by our race rather than our quality and our character. Why is that? We have to look back at our American history, the history that makes sure that we do not face discrimination. Yet, we are still facing discrimination. Let's look back at our history right now, because clearly, Harvard has not looked at it. No matter what we say, discrimination has always existed in this country, and this case proves it. Again, this case is not about a seat in Harvard. This case is much larger than that. It's about every student being able to tell themselves, yes, I can get into this college, and it does not matter what my race is. It's about parents being able to look their children in the eye and saying, you've got this. It does not matter what your race is. You can get into it, and you'll have the equal opportunity as everyone else. But right now, we're not able to tell that. Why is that? It's about me looking my 4-year-old little brother in the eye, telling him, you got this. I want to be able to tell my brother when it's time for him to go to college, telling him, you got this. Race is not a big factor, but sadly, right now it is, and we have to change that. I'm going to tell every single one of you a little bit about myself right now. I was born in Bangladesh, and I'm a senior in high school. I moved to the United States in August of 2010 and became a U.S. citizen in 2017. And I'm living the American dream. Who's living the American dream here? My mother and I moved here because the government there was after us. I did not always have a home. I did not always get an education right away because we were afraid if I go to school, my mother and I may never see each other again. But over here, that problem does not exist. However, there are other problems here that exist that prevent students into getting into college and prevent them from getting the education they deserve. Why is that? I did not know what freedom was until I moved here into the United States. I realized what the freedom is here. I was able to vote. I was able to feel safe in this country, and I was able to run for a state representative without my life being in danger. It is important that every single people feel free in this country because it is a free country. And we have to keep it that way, and we have to make sure no one gets discriminated against. We have to be united. This is the United States. Let's talk about the American dream. What is it? I've realized the American dream as soon as I moved here. It's a great thing, and a lot of us over here are living here. It's about practicing your freedom. It's not about, it's very important that we get this through. It's about practicing your freedom. It's about the value of life in the United States. It's about the education opportunity here and being able to educate yourself. So my question is, even though education is a fundamental right, why is it that race plays such a big factor in whether or not you're getting into college? Again, this case is not about one seat in Harvard, it's about justice. We want justice. We want justice. The constant question of diversity come up from the opposition side, who is Harvard right now. But when you ask them what is diversity, they will not answer because it's clear they do not know what diversity is. They won't answer it at all. They think the idea of diversity is just race. That idea is just shallowed, uneducated, and flawed. What they're doing right now is discriminatory and racist. Every individual is diverse in their own way. You're diverse, you're diverse, you're diverse. Every single person here have different experiences that make them diverse. Putting students into one category based on race is not diversity, it's racism. Things need to change, and it begins here. We need to make sure people get equality and not face prejudice, and that's what we're facing right now. It's prejudice. We're all in this together. We're all Americans, and we will fight for the American dream, and the fight begins here. So I encourage you, keep on fighting. Keep on fighting. Keep on fighting. Stop racial discrimination. Support fair admissions. Equal education rights for all. No more racial stereotypes. Asian quota is wrong. Diversity is more than just skin color. All of us are Americans. We want equal protection under the law. What do we want? Everyone keep on fighting. This is a great fight, and we're in the winning battle. We're the people here, and we're fighting for equality. The opposition are fighting for discrimination. We have to make sure we keep on fighting, and we need to win, and we will win. Thank you very much.